Well, hello and welcome to glennzb TV for Tuesday, the show that puts glennzb up your Periscope. I'm bringing New Zealand to the world and the world to New Zealand. I don't know what all that was about. Are we sending too many things to Mars? The Russians and the European Space Agency, they've sent something else off to Mars. It seems like every other week something takes off that's heading to Mars. I know Matt Damon spent some time there recently, and it just seems like I'm worried that when we finally, can just commute there will be traffic, be a lot of congestion. Public transport will be overburdened. There's a lot of stuff on its way to Mars. There's a lot of other planets out there. They discovered a new one just the other month. Just saying. Now, some advice on where and where not to wee. There's a criminal investigation underway after a video surfaced online showing a man urinating on a Kellogg factory assembly line. Now, look, I get when you got to go. I've got some pictorial evidence here. I'm assuming it's not that way. No, that'd be weird because your stream, it has that sort of natural arc to it, doesn't it? If it was this way, it's got a swoop. That'd be weird. It'd be like you're putting spin on it. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it would be unusual. I've not seen that. Not that I'm wildly experienced. And anyway, that's a shot from the video of the bloke. He doesn't appear to be weeing directly onto the conveyor belt. It's almost like he's going for a distance record over it. So I don't know that he's necessarily got anything against the conveyor belt or against cereal or against Kellogg's specifically. Somebody suggesting that he's pretty well hydrated. Could well be. Maybe it's an early onset diabetes issue and he's just been caught short there. Could be a prostate issue. What I'm saying is I think we need to know more than just what I'm showing you here, or perhaps we need to know less. We'd all be better off if we knew less. Anyway, speaking of going to the toilet, they're now they've made advances in plane toilet technology, and they're going to have some self-cleaning toilets on the planes that clean themselves with ultraviolet light. And I did express a little bit of concern on the Mike Hosking breakfast this morning that I don't know if I would like to be caught in there when that happens. Because obviously if the ultraviolet light is clean enough to kill 99.9% of all known germs and bacteria, it's always 99.9% of all known germs and bacteria, isn't it, that are killed. If it is strong enough to do that, what would it do to you? They claim it's safe, but then, and I made this point on air as well, that's what they said about some beds, and then it turned out that they were melting everybody's brains or whatever they were doing. So, and then I thought about it again, and I thought, well, maybe the idea of getting a tan while you wee is not such a bad idea, especially on a plane. Imagine, it would be ideal. You go on holiday, and especially if you're flying long haul, and you spend a bit of time in the toilet on the way there, by the time you get there, you're pre-tanned for your holiday, so you're not lily white compared to all the other people sunning themselves on the beach. So I think there are some advantages to this technology, and I'm not as worried about it as I was before. Finally, more on the St. Patrick's Week theme. It is St. Patrick's Day, not St. Patrick's Day. Can people please stop saying Saint when it's St? It's St. Luke's, it's not St. Luke's. St. Patrick, not St. Patrick. I mean, I get if you're talking about the saint, you can refer to him as St. Patrick. But when it's St. Patrick's Day, it's St. Patrick's Day. You leave out all the middle stuff and just go St. All right, take that, person from another country who thought I was speaking too fast yesterday. Stick those 3 letters, AIN, up your Periscope and smoke it. I am glennzb. Thank you so much for having me up your Periscope. I'll see you back here again tomorrow.